And we are going. What's going on with everybody? It is your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Green Dungeon, getting into your real raw rugged. And I got somebody on the other line, man. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, man. Who we got here today?
Got Legendary LD baby, South Carolina boy.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Good on straight.
Hey, I'm hyped for this, man. I've been listening to you a lot recently, man.
So
And I kind of want to take a step back on how I even found you. So, like, I will say last year sometime, the Daily Chiefers had posted an interview I had did on their page, and that's how I followed them. So through following them, I'm seeing what they posting, and they posted a song by you, and that song to this day is still my favorite song by you. But it's weird because I usually am very critical of the singing auto tune thing because I feel like it can be very played out. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of pillars in it, like Future Legend. You feel me? Future one of the
so
best to ever do that. But I feel like a lot of niggas who are doing it now, they all sound the same. You feel me? It's like everybody
right,
chasing almost like a little dirt type of sound. It's like 30 million niggas who sound exactly like that.
exactly.
But with you, I've been literally trying to wrap my brain around it. You approach it very differently. And I think the best way I can explain it is that you experiment with melodies more than I feel like the other artists. So
Yeah, that's
going
like one of my favorite things to do.
so going to the song that they posted, that's probably my favorite song, is that we can make love in the trap house. This ain't no regular night. I want a regular wife. Hey, once I make the beat for me, I ain't gonna think twice. That's that
Wow, when I
funk
made
right
that
there.
song, I was like, yeah, this bitch here hard.
That song is amazing. And then I just started to go back and listen to your catalog, and you just do different stuff. So like the melodies are never the same. You know what I'm saying? Even with something like I know your favorite song I think by yourself is ETC.
Yeah, it's one on for sure. Biggest one.
So I'm a
I made that song and like I made that song quick as hell.
really.
That's my biggest song I ever made.
You from South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
So I'm a Florida nigga. And
Uh,
that low key sound like a Florida type song to me. Like I could hear a Florida nigga making that. So I definitely gravitate to a song like that. Like I
yeah,
could hear
yeah. A
that.
lot of people think I'm from Florida.
You would have fooled me. Listen to
Right.
that.
But see, I mess with Florida music so heavy, so that's why you probably can get that.
For sure. And it's
Like I
like
mess with them heavy.
and like I said, it's just the little stuff you do. Like even like you do it throughout the song, but towards the end, I look you wish you did it more throughout the song. But that and I love that little like that you do like little stuff that I'm like, damn, not a lot of niggas are doing this in his lane. So before we get too deep into it, I just want to say I appreciate you for approaching something that a lot of people try to do, but doing it differently and doing it your way. I appreciate that as like a music
Definitely.
listener.
Definitely.
Is that a conscious effort? You trying to like make sure that you got your own sound, or is it just naturally coming out that way?
Yeah, because even like I think I came back because I used to rap like a long time ago, but I came back in like 2020. But like I kind of like stopped listening to music, like so I wasn't like nowhere near sound like nobody. Like I don't really listen to nobody right now. I barely listen to me. That's why I keep trying new things because I don't really like just keep listening to it over and over like that.
I seen you say that you was like you don't really like listen to like music anymore. How do you think when you stopped listening to music? How do you think that affected your music at all, if it did at all?
Cause if somebody listen to somebody like that's just you, young boy. If you listen to young boy all day, you gonna go in there, you gonna sound like him, or you gonna go in there and try to pick beats that he probably get on. Like I ain't into that. I'm trying to make my own little. Whoop, whoop. I want everybody to come start sounding like me.
Yeah. Did you find yourself starting to sound like other people?
Uh, I took a lot of stuff from Kodak,
Mm.
like his the way he put everything together. Like sometimes I don't catch myself sometimes going into songs like how would Kodak come on and type shit like lyric just because I messed with him so heavy back then.
That's why I feel like I say when I hear ETC, I'm like, damn, is this a Florida nigga? Just because of the way
Yeah,
you approach that or whatever. Because Florida, I don't know, it's hard to explain if you're not from Florida, but just listen to that. The way you approach that, that is like some like damn near like 2011 Florida shit, and I appreciate that. That was hard
yeah,
to me.
yeah, yeah.
Is there a South Carolina sound?
Kind of. You could say like if you going like when 18 Vino was alive, my homeboy 18 Vino, that was a sound like him and Jetson made. Feel me? That's a sound, but I never really got into that sound. I just I think that my sound might be the sound for that shit. Like
Really?
South Carolina, like the Carolinas, including North Carolina, it probably like you would probably catch more people rapping like the baby and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, do both of the Carolinas have a similar sound or is it different?
Yeah, it's similar, but it's like certain people got their own thing. Like you'll have somebody like swag rapping, and then
Yeah.
you'll have the fast rappers. It's a good little, you know, combination of people.
Is South Carolina more country than North Carolina?
Yeah, yeah. I'm from the country. Like literally, you come out from nothing but trees and shit. Like
Yeah.
real country.
You ever heard of you ever heard of something called Cootnoot? You know what that is?
Hell nah,
You don't know what that is?
nah.
Alright, so I watch battle rap and it's a nigga named Swamp who from South Carolina and he had a bar where he was like, no, 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 I'm eating Cootnoot. And everybody was like, but what is Cootnoot? And he said
That
coon.
gotta be some country shit.
He said that's raccoon. Like niggas be eating raccoon down there in South Carolina. Is that a choice of meal of yours? You
Not around my way. Not around my way. It probably some people that do that shit, but not people I'm around.
man, look, I thought it was just him, but they did a battle in South Carolina where the
Oh,
nigga he
that's
was
a thing for sure.
where the nigga he was battling though he won for South Carolina. He like dissed Kootenai. He was like country ass nigga eating Kootenai or something like that. The entire crowd booed that nigga for dissing Kootenai. I was like, oh, so South Carolina nigga just be chowing down on raccoon like it's chicken.
That one thing about South Carolina though, but if there's some shit that's collective on, they're not going against that shit. They're not going against that shit, bro.
See, I'm like I said, a Florida nigga. I love Southern culture. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, me too.
So like, just for some, so like, what would you say your favorite aspects is growing up in the South? Something that you embrace of Southern culture.
Uh, I just feel like we are our own people. Like when you go other places, like they'll be like, bro, like where the hell you from? Like you don't sound like us. Y'all don't talk like us. Y'all don't do none of that. So it's kind of like I fought with that part of it because like you could kind of point us out if it come down to it. Like
Yeah.
he definitely ain't from here. Like he might be from he down that way. You feel me? That's how I be. That's what I feel about it.
And it's so this is more Florida culture, but I mean, this is like I've been seeing this all over, like new albums and stuff like that. But you sped up one of your albums.
Yeah, I think I had one song Change the Flavor. We had sped it up on TikTok and that
Yeah.
shit went up. So we was like, bro, we just gonna throw the whole album up there. And then I had somebody just posting like little sound clouds on my shit sped up. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna do that shit instead. Let somebody else do it. I might as well just put a whole album out sped up. Shit.
It's crazy to see it's been a trend because I don't know if you know, but that's like a Florida thing. I don't know if
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
that,
yeah.
right? So it's crazy to see like because like all my life, like niggas, bro, I know niggas who probably never heard the original version of a song. They only
I
know
ain't lie,
the
I know
fast
songs
version,
like that too.
and it's so crazy that like everybody doing it now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's speeding it up. So that's a sound you like the faster paced music.
It depends on the song.
Mm.
It depends on the song. Cause some if it's slower, it don't really be. But if the song like kind of already fast on its own,
Yeah.
then that shit be sounding hard.
What's your best song you think sped up like it sound right?
Probably Think with Alicia G and Slime Dollars. That shit hard like that. And that one is a slower song. That one
Yeah.
sounds good. And probably Repeat.
Repeat. It's funny
Yeah.
because on that same album with Think, you got fellow Floridian on there, my boy Lo Shimmy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Another nigga who approaches the singing, I feel like very differently. Like he got his own sound. Like nobody don't
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
like
yeah.
bro.
And I was fucking with him like before we did that shit. I'm like, bro, cause I don't really fuck with too many people. So people I fuck with, I'm like, yeah, I want to work done. And shit, he was all the way with it. So I'm like, yeah, we finna do that. We shot the video and everything.
No, Shimmy's alright. And that's not the only nigga because you work with a nigga from my hometown, from Jacksonville, Seti.
Yeah,
He,
yeah, I ain't like me and said it was the first. Besides like the producers and shit in the industry, said it was like, probably the first artist to like really fuck with me. Like he ain't. That's a real genuine ass nigga. I still be around him now.
See, and I feel like the three of y'all, you, Shimmy, and Seti, three niggas who sing but don't sound like nobody. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I appreciate that. Like I said, the being different.
Yeah, the song me and Seti got that shit got a whole little story because he did the beat to that song. It was a different beat to the song me and him did, but he already had did the beat. So I had to get a whole beat reconstructed around the whole song, like so. But all that shit came together though. Shit came together.
No, it did. and it's crazy because like I said, y'all like got your own unique thing going on. Why do you think like people, not even just like music in general, but just like I'm not even music, but more in general. Why do you think people like I don't know? It seems like niggas are okay with being like sheep, like following the next person. Like why do you think that's like a human thing that niggas are into?
Cause that's the easy way out type shit.
Mm.
Like if you ain't got your own brand, of course you finna go and goddamn copy this shit. Cause you gonna see what that's just like TikTok shit. Like you see 10 videos went up on TikTok with the same sound. You gonna go use that shit. Like you gonna do that shit the same shit you see somebody else doing because you think it's gonna do the same shit for you. Which all the time that shit don't work out for everybody. That shit don't work out for everybody. You gotta have your own little shit.
I was about to say, is that something that you try to apply to even outside of music,
Yeah, definitely.
like fashion? What about fashion?
Yeah, I like to look clean. I like benches and shit. I just try. That's why I had my manager one time. He kept trying to get me to like put on shit everybody else put on. Like, bro, I ain't. I'm from the country, bro. I don't care about all that shit, bro. I just want to look clean and good, like just some smooth shit. I don't really like the extra.
So compared to what you wanted, let's say compared to like what you was into, to compare to what he wanted you to wear, what was the difference?
Like
Like,
everybody got it on.
just like super duper name brand like Balenciaga type
Yeah,
shit or
like
whatever.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like you could literally go find shit that motherfucker made themselves, and that bitch hard as hell. Like I support a lot of like every time I go back to Cycle Line, everybody who got clothing line, like
yeah.
I go and they give me free shit wear and shit. Like I already wear their shit, bro. Then pay fucking $800, $900 for shit that I'm gonna wear once, bro. That shit dumb.
It's funny because a lot of that don't be that. It don't look that good. Like niggas are paying
Right.
for the brand, not the actual look. It's like, do you like it that much, my nigga?
That's what I'm saying. Like only good thing about shit that be causing high is the fucking like
Quality.
the quality of it. That's the only thing, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Like
lie.
shit lasts.
Hey, it's some very expensive stuff, very terrible quality too. That's crazy
Exactly.
part. You know what
That's
I'm
that's
saying?
fair though.
So it's yeah, like I said, it's interesting to see like how niggas like I will see niggas wear something and I'm like, I don't even think you like it that much because I see a nigga be like, boy, I spent $900 on these shoes. And it's like, did you buy them because you liked it or you bought it so you could flex on a nigga that you paid $900 for the shoes?
You bought it because that bitch cost a band. Like, nigga, you could have spent that shit on something else.
Is there something in your closet though that's super expensive that you do like chair like nah this is hard.
I don't go super expensive no more. I did. I used to go expensive shit. But now I don't do it no more. Like, it depends though, bro. Like, if it's something like, damn, like, I can't walk past this shit without getting it, I'll grab that shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
Now it's funny. I brought up the fashion because I realized that you do seem like a nigga that's not trying to do too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I
like
don't.
like I see you in a video just with a black tee. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just call it a day.
Because, bro, people can relate to that shit better than a motherfucker with $2,000 of clothes on, bro. Like, I'd rather talk to the average person who waking up taking their ass to work every day than a nigga who, like, you feel me? Like, that be my mindset. Like, bro, I try to relate to my people as
It's
much
fun.
as I can.
It's funny because I feel like those rappers who had that type of fan base, like I say somebody like J. Cole came out, like people feeling like they can relate to J. Cole and stuff he was talking about and going to college and being in debt and stuff. Like niggas like, oh, this is like a common, just regular nigga. Like he not rapping about having $1 million chain that I can't afford. So I do think that's a smart perspective because the niggas would listen to that and be like, oh, I can
And
relate to
then,
that.
like, and then, like, people be getting it fucked up. Like, like, just that nigga you will get a deal or some shit, like, and then, all right, now these first 3-4 months, you look clean as hell. You just got everything. And then the next couple months, now you feel me? You ain't the same. So it's like, that was one thing I had learned. My manager used to tell me too. He was like, ain't no reason to look like this because like you have to keep up with that every
Yeah.
video. Like, that's why I don't put money out of shit no more because, bro, I'm gonna have to pull out money all the time, bro.
Right.
Like that shit is out of here. I don't like that shit.
Nah, that makes sense. And I feel like niggas just relate to your music in general. Like I can see you could be every type of nigga. I can see a trap nigga listening to Trap House Love and being like, damn, boy, I made love in the trap
Yeah,
house
yeah,
too.
I got real motherfuckers in the hood that be like, bro, I trap your shit. Like,
Exactly.
literally.
But the nigga that's never sold a drug in a day in his life, that
Right.
gone through some heartbreak or some women problems, be like, boy, I know exactly what that nigga talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I do think that's a smart way because you don't want to alienate somebody. You don't want to make somebody feel like they can't relate to you. So you relating to really everybody. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, man. Cause shit, I done came from that shit, so like, ain't no reason to goddamn go act like something else, bro.
And the last album that you put out, uh, the industry made me hate music. Is that a true statement?
To a certain degree, man.
Why?
Cause I done had to like cut off some people I came in with, and I just watch how everything go on. But now it's like I learned that shit. I learned how the whole game work now. So ain't the fact that I hate it, I just don't like it that much. Like it'll have you like that all over the place sometimes because it's too much politics in this shit. Like, and I don't really fuck with the politics like that, bro. If I want to work with a motherfucker, I want to work with a motherfucker. Feel me? There's a lot of little shit that I don't really like about it. Like, I don't know, bro. It's a lot of shit though, for sure.
I think for me at least, one of the things that I realized is really like it's really who you know. If you know the
Yeah.
right people, you'll be out of here. You don't even gotta be that. You don't gotta be that raw. You just know the right niggas. They put you in the right predicament. You out of here. But a nigga,
That's
but a nigga that's super talented that might not know them same people, not gonna be in them places. You know what I'm saying?
that's a problem too. That's a big problem too, bro. I done seen that shit, bro. I done had motherfucker working with me for a long time. Then probably watched everything I did and took that shit to somebody else and like they ass done went crazy. Like that shit done happened to me. I didn't say who it is, but that shit done happened to me before. Like I'm like, damn, like this would really be going on in this shit. Like they'll really take your sauce, bro. They'll take every platform you go on. They'll take the way you promote your shit, and they gonna teach them how to do that shit, bro. So it's just like you gotta watch everybody in that shit, bro.
How does that not? How do you keep from getting discouraged to the point where you really do want to quit?
Shit. I used to want to quit all the time, especially when Vino died. I was like, I was gonna get that shit up. I ain't even finna lie. Like, if Alamo wouldn't have came to me, I probably would have dropped Drugs and Right 2 by myself, and I don't know what I would have did. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be thinking about that shit. Like, I used to tell them boys last year, like, bro, I got one more year in me, bro. Like, I got more than a year, but I just be saying, like, bro, sometimes I really do be getting tired of that shit, bro. It's a lot that come with this shit, bro. And I'm the type of person that work every day, so like, shit, if I'm in the studio 6 days a week, bro, that shit. That shit will fuck around. You know? That shit will fuck with your body and some more shit. You high, you drinking, you doing this. Like, sometimes that shit do get tiring. You gotta keep going, though. You gotta have a strong mind if you trying to be in the industry, though.
Okay, I got a question because I've never did a drug a day in my life, but
Mm-hmm.
like I be around niggas who smoke a lot of weed,
Yeah.
and like, and I know niggas who can't. I got a homeboy. I was uh I was talking about eating. It was like probably like 4 in the afternoon, and I was like, what you ate today? He was like, I ain't smoked today. I was like, nigga, I ain't asked you that. I asked you what you ate today. He was like, I don't have an appetite unless I smoke. And it's funny because this nigga's calling me right now. That's dumb hilarious.
Damn,
Oh,
that's
hold
crazy.
on. Hey, hold on. I'm doing an interview. I'm gonna call. It's funny. I'm talking about you right now, but I'm gonna call you right back. All right. All right. That's funny as hell. But that's so. I bring it up to say, do you feel like has drugs or weed? Does it play a part in your like work ethic and how you gonna make music? Like, do you ever like I haven't smoked today, so I can't make a song? Is it ever to that point?
I keep the weed because I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing I don't go without. But, like, you know, like, especially my old songs, shit, I used to talk about, like, drugs and shit a lot. Like I used to do, like, beans and shit. Beans. I used to take covers in here and there. Perks. I don't fuck with perks. Them shit make me throw up. I cut them bitches out like 5 years ago. Zan, I cut them bitches out like 5 years ago. I'll take a bean here and there, but I don't really do drugs like that no more.
Yeah.
I just smoke now. Even the drinking, I cut that shit off because doing too much of that shit. So right now, I'm really just a smoker.
And you say like being in the studio for so long, I take like a toll of your body.
Yeah, yeah. Because imagine you is on the drugs. Imagine you is like, because beans, it's an upper, bro. So you're going to
Yeah.
be up. You're going to be up for hours and hours regardless. I had one night I was in the studio, bro. I did like 5, 6 songs, bro. And by the time I was done, I couldn't open my fucking mouth, bro. I couldn't talk. Like that's how high and how long I've been in that bitch. Like I remember, like that night. I think I ain't been back in the studio like three nights after that. Cause I
Yeah.
was just so fucking up. I was up for a long time.
I
That
got
shit can't fuck with you.
and it's funny because like I have a few rappers that like I love or I used to love. Let's take Kodak for example. You listen to like No Flockin' and you listen to Kodak now, his like slur has gotten like super duper heavy. And I
Yeah,
bring it and
yeah.
I bring it up to say how does drugs even affect that? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that pills? Is that lean? Like, how does drugs make a nigga? Because there's a lot of rappers I've realized is like, you know.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the lean. I don't like that shit. When it comes to the pills, that shit had you locked, y'all, like a
Really?
motherfucker. Especially after a while, if you done did all that motherfucking rapping and shit, your shit'll be like, I ain't trying to talk to y'all niggas, like, motherfucking, like, I don't want to talk, like, leave me alone, bro, like, I done did all that work. That shit'll really, it'll have you, like, all this shit just,
Yeah.
that bitch just don't want to move that motherfucker no more, bro.
How do you
Don't wanna move.
how do you find balance so you don't go crazy? Like, how do you keep your sanity from going 6 days a week in the studio?
Uh, I'll probably take my ass home and go back to South Carolina for a little bit. See my mom and shit, you feel me? That's what keep me right. See my kids and shit. That's it though. The rest, I stopped tripping and shit. I stopped losing my sanity and shit. 'Cause I used to go crazy like last year. Like, bro, I had so much. I dropped 3 tapes last year, bro. That's a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah.
I dropped 55 songs last year, bro. So like, that shit was taking a toll. And the way I handle that shit, I just go home for like 2 weeks. I go home and sleep, bro.
Yeah.
No cap. I just got home Sunday from going home just to get some sleep, bro. No cap.
It's funny because listening to this album, I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I don't want the industry to break my nigga, but I was like selfishly speaking, I was like, the industry need to make this nigga hate music more because this shit might be his best album. I was like, this shit really
And
brought
that's
something out
crazy
of him.
too, bro, because when I was doing it, that album was supposed to be Elder Baby 2, but I didn't. Nah, I didn't want to drop Elder Baby 2, and it wasn't like how I wanted that shit. So I went back on those songs, took Elder Baby 2 out of most of it. Like, every time I do an album, I say it in a song type shit. So I took most of it out and put the rest of the song together. I'm like, all right, this bitch hard, like the whole shit, like, and, you know, I'm hands on with everything, so I put my track list together and everything. So hell yeah, that bitch was hard though.
And you say you don't listen to music, you barely listen to yours sometimes. You don't really listen to other niggas. What do you do when you are out the studio, like free time, hobbies?
Uh, right now I don't really do too much. I ain't lie. That's the thing too. It's like my life is just straight music right now. Like
Yeah.
I don't focus on nothing else. Like if I would say I wake up, I'm chilling, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do for the week, like get my content and shit together. Like if I ain't in the studio thinking about music, I'm outside thinking about that shit. Like what new can I do type shit. Like so really every day is music. All day, really. I wake up, I wait till like 4 o'clock, look for beats for like 2 hours, cause I'm a big goddamn picky beat chooser. Feel me? That's just what I do all day for real. Music.
Hey, even if it's like, I ain't gonna lie, even if it's like a small hobby, you might want to find a hobby, nigga. Just because I say that because, like, nigga, if you are 100% focused on this one thing all the time, think about, I watch sports, right? So let's say a nigga, all sports or most sports got an off season where them niggas could kind of, you know what I'm saying? Relax. You don't got an off season. You
Yeah,
feel me?
nah. I be having to make my own off season. Like we'll plan trips and shit. We'll go to Miami, chill for a little bit and shit. You feel me? Like I take a couple little. You feel me?
Yeah,
I take some weekends and shit off and shit like to really come back down to earth and shit, bro. Cause that shit will goddamn have you all the way up here with this shit
for sure.
all day long.
Sometimes you kind of gotta live life to kind of go back and influence that music. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that's what I do between every tape, bro. I usually take like 3 weeks off.
Yeah.
Like, cause, bro, what the fuck I'm gonna talk about? I think live this shit. You
Yeah.
feel me?
During those 3 weeks, are you a nigga that's like playing a game? Are you hooping? What do you do?
Yes, yeah. I'm hooping. I'm outside. I go outside sometimes. I ain't really the outside that person.
Yeah.
Like every time I go outside, something happen. I don't be with that shit no more. I be outside. I go hoop with my producers and shit. Oh, we usually go to Miami. I love Miami. I go down that bitch and chill, bro. I go see the water and shit. You feel me? I'm one of them motherfuckers. Like if I'm doing something, if I take some weeks off, let's go somewhere. You feel me? I don't want to sit in Atlanta too long because I be in this bitch every day.
You decent at hooping?
Hell yeah, I used to ball. I used to ball all my life, bro. Until I started getting in trouble like a motherfucker.
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'10", 5'11".
You know, it's crazy. This would be the time where I would tell, because I always talk about hooping like people I interview. This would be the time where I would tell you, like, oh, I'll probably, like, wash you or whatever. No, 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 time out. This is what I would usually say. Let's rewind to, like, last week. I haven't played basketball since the pandemic. So I'm like, I'm still nice. Let me go and nigga, I was missing everything. I was tired, bruh. Like, nigga, I was playing 21 with some niggas. I was dribbling the ball, losing the ball. I was embarrassing myself, bruh.
Bro, somebody just told me last night, bro. Let's get into this little hoop. I tell that motherfucker, all right, bro. Like it might not look like what it is, but it's going down. We go on that court, bro. I'm trying to tell you what the fuck going on. Like that's my shit.
See, I'm embarrassed, man, because I'm a shit talker. So it's like I want to shit talk you right now so bad, but I can't because I'm so trash right now, bro. I gotta get right, man. I gotta get. What's your game like? Are you a shooter? You
I'm
driving
all
on
around
niggas?
though. I like to facilitate though. I'm like all that shit though. I do everything, bro. I do everything. That's your area sport though. Like when I played football, I was a damn tight end and a fucking linebacker, bro. Like I like to do everything all around type shit. With anything that I do.
He was tight. Okay, so nigga got his nigga got his Aaron Hernandez on, man. You know what I'm saying? They kind of look like Aaron Hernandez a little bit, man. What are
You
you, black and white?
stupid.
You
Huh?
black and white?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. How often do niggas think you Hispanic?
Huh?
How often do niggas think you Hispanic?
Probably about not that much, about 30% of the time. They'll probably think like, yeah, you black and white type shit.
Really? Because when I first heard y'all, like, boy, this little Puerto Rican nigga sliding right now,
Oh
boy.
God, I like have some motherfucker think that shit for sure though. Seriously. For sure. Yeah, yeah.
but but nah. So, but I do think it's a smart thing, like you said, to kind of take them 3 weeks off and live life. And you say you like to go by like the ocean in Miami.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I love the water, bro. I'm
You
from South Carolina. We ain't got that shit like that.
you think water kind of makes you like relax? Because I feel like when you with the water, it's like very like relaxing, peaceful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just like the shower, bro. Like that's like my thoughts at. That's what I think at. You feel me? I just fuck with the water because shit, I'm free, bro. A lot of times I have my phone in my hand all fucking day, bro. Put
Mm.
that bitch down. I ain't trying to be on my phone. That's what I've been thinking about lately. Like lately, like last week, I delete every app on my phone for 4 days, bro. I'm like, bro, I need to take a break from this shit.
Yeah.
I just phone in my hand too much, so that's why I be like getting fucked on going to that water. So I don't gotta be on my shit.
You know what's crazy? Speaking about deleting apps, I've said this so many times, and I'm curious if you would agree. It's so many niggas that like I respected or niggas I look at as like real niggas, and like I feel like having a social media app on your phone it tempts you not to be a real nigga. I done seen so many niggas do shit that I'm like that ain't. Like, why you did that? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga be yelling at the phone on Instagram. It's like, damn, bro. It's like, I thought you was better than that. And I feel like them apps, just because it's so close and you can just reach it, press a
Exactly.
button.
That's it right there. That's it right there. Bro, I can literally grab this bitch right now and go off. Man, ain't nobody can stop. You can't stop nobody doing that shit.
Have you ever been tempted to do that? Like, just crash out
Man,
social media?
I used to do that shit all the time. Like they used to tell me like, damn, like bro, we understand, but please stop that shit. Like just relax on that shit, bro. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's just certain shit to where like damn, like certain shit going on and nobody saying nothing about this shit. Like so, I'm the nigga who gonna speak up. So that's why though. That's probably like most of my shit came from like me speaking up for other motherfuckers that don't like getting certain shit done to them. I'm like, bro, you know damn well like niggas doing it wrong and shit. Like you ain't getting paid for this, bro. You ain't doing this and this. Like nah. But somebody gotta speak up, bro, because in the industry, bro, niggas will run over you so fast, bro, you wouldn't even know.
Are
You
you?
wouldn't even know, bro.
Have you always been like that, like an outspoken person, like all your life?
Yeah, that was they try to make that one of my little problems or some shit, but like shit, you can't be mad at niggas just talk.
I was about to say they in school they definitely probably saying yo I was talking back to the teacher and said, huh?
Man, bro, that's what I'm saying. When I got to high school, that shit was over with, bro. Ain't none of that shit. They couldn't fold me like that. They got me the fuck up out of
You
there.
got through out of high school?
Yeah, 2 times. Out of that shit.
You finished or nah?
I ain't finished school.
What grade you start at?
10th.
Do you ever you ever think about finishing or is it just something that's
Yeah, I always think about that shit. I really want to go back to school for music shit right now and some little engineering shit. But I always told myself I need to go back to school because like even like I used to read some books, bro. I used to read books and shit like on your mind and shit. Like that's why I feel like I got a good thing with social media because I understand how to like play with a person's mind type shit. So like school, I feel like I'm gonna learn new shit, learn new words I can use, all type of shit. So I've been thinking about that shit for the past year, literally.
Man, I've been telling niggas that for the longest, cause like I went to school for psychology, and that's why
Mm-hmm.
I went, because like I want to know like the brain. You feel me? Like that's
Right.
interesting to me. Like I be like I see somebody do something, and my first thought is like, damn, like I wonder like how this nigga got like this. Like how did this nigga get to
Right.
this point? You feel me? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. And
And
there's
so
always a story for that shit too.
yeah, yeah, cause I don't. I feel like I've been around a lot of people who are very like judgmental, and it's like before I do that, let me see. You know what I'm saying? Like let me see what's going on with this nigga. Let me go what's going on with this
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
So. No, I feel that. And it's funny because I meant to bring this up when you were talking about not listening to music. Somebody I did say you say you liked recently on Twitter, Q, Schoolboy Q.
Mm-hmm.
You like Schoolboy Q?
Hell yeah. I used to listen to Schoolboy Q when I was younger. Like
Really?
a motherfucker. Like I used to fuck with him heavy. Like it was songs I used to sing. Damn, back in one fucking song, real one song. I used to play that shit every day. I would go, dog. Damn, I forgot what that bitch called. It wasn't a big song too, but I used to fuck with him a lot just cause like I don't like regular ass shit. I like motherfuckers that be doing shit in their music. Like
Yeah.
he be talking about shit. He be talking about shit. That's why I fuck with him heavy.
I seen you say Schoolboy and Life Jennings. That's
Yeah, yeah. Cause on my mama used to ride around the Life Gems all the time, bro. I literally know that nigga album word for word still to this day type shit. Like, if I could work with him right now, I still would. Like,
really.
I really would type shit. He just got that. He got that soul. Like, nigga, you from the south. You listen to that nigga, bro. That nigga hard, bro.
Hey man, I a million times I probably heard nigga. What that nigga say? Must be nice.
Exactly, bro. He just got class. That nigga got classes in his building. Man.
You're right, and like I said, I like your music because like I could tell you pulling from actual singers like a Life Jennings or
Yeah.
people your mama used to grow up listening. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah,
why I
yeah. I
appreciate
was
that.
inspired by that shit, bro. Like, my mama got 5 kids, bro. I got 2 older sisters, a big brother, and a little sister, bro. There's music all in my house every day, bro. Everybody playing something different. So that shit just was inspiring like a motherfucker.
It's funny. Random Life Jennings stories. I don't know if you noticed or not. You know, what's Jit name? Nigga, I just drew a blank. What's the nigga that he had the Netflix movie about him last year? Everybody was talking about a nigga that was eating niggas.
Eating niggas,
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey?
Yeah, you know he was locked up with Jeffrey Dahmer.
Hell no.
Yeah, that nigga was locked up with Jeffrey Dahmer.
Damn.
And it's crazy because he said Jeffrey Dahmer used to be like he. I guess Jeffrey Dahmer liked him, and he was like, "Hey man, like can you sing for the block?" And he would like sing for Jeffrey Dahmer in the block, like on the cell block.
And he knew that was him?
He knew that was him. Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy as
Crazy
fuck.
shit. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
But see, that's why I had fought with like Jen too, bro. He got like a real story behind him. Like, nigga was in jail, all that shit, bro. Like, he's a real one type shit.
Hey, I'm gonna do this just for you. I had no anticipation of interviewing Life Jennings this year. I'm gonna try to interview Life Jennings and show him your music. I don't know if he heard your music yet, but would
That'd
you?
be hard, man.
I would say I would love to connect y'all two if I
Hey,
could.
every once in a while, I go to his page, like some shit, comment on it, see if he got down. See if he got down. I'm the type of motherfucker. I'll tell the truth, like shit. I fuck with y'all, fuck with you, bro. If I
Yeah.
gotta do it that way, it's going. I'm trying to do it regardless.
Hey, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to do that this year. I'll keep you updated, but I'm gonna
So,
try to reach out to Life Jennings get an interview. What song? If I had to show him a song, what song should I show Life Jennings?
bro, the whole what fucking album? Is it the Life album?
No, 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 no. What song should I
No,
show him
bro.
of yours?
Oh, mine. I
Yeah.
want to say, uh,
Like if I'm interviewing him, I'm like, man, you
yeah,
gotta check out this one song by this nigga.
proud of her.
Proud of her. All right. Let me write that down.
Or play about you.
Play about you. Let me write that down. Hold on. All right. All right. Hey, this will be hard.
Oh, write one more down. Write repeat down. Come to my God and shit. He might really fuck with that.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Sure.
Is that something that you do you because you're talking about God and repeat? Do you because I never feel like because even though like I feel like there's a central theme in a lot of your music, you might be talking about like women or heartbreak or whatever. Do you like to try to talk about different things like you said like a God or whatever? Like is that something that you try to like venture off into different topics?
Yeah, in that moment, cause I ain't lie, I don't know if it was Tupac or some fucking body, bro. It was like my album not complete, so I got a song. What he said I got a song for my mama. I got a song for this. I got a song for this and this, and I always thought like that. And then my manager was like, "Hey, bro, like you got a lot of shit going on right now, and you really blessed as fuck. So I really think you should like say something about God and shit in the song. Like, you know what? All right, when I'm find the right beat, I'm gonna do it. And that's how that shit came. Like, that's how I be like. That's my problem right now with this album I'm doing now. Like, hold on. With this album I'm doing right now, like, I'm trying to make the song, the beat to make a song like to my mama and shit.
Yeah.
I know like I know how real big albums was. Like everybody, like back in the day, like everybody had that song with their mama, bro. So that's what I be aiming for. Like everything got a little certain little shit to it.
See, that go back to what I was saying. You making music that can appeal to the trap nigga, the nigga that never trapped in his life, yeah, somebody mama. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right,
feel
bro.
like people would definitely appreciate that. And like I said, dude, you have so many melodies that get stuck in my head. I don't. What song am I singing? I got that. And I need drugs, and I need drugs. Boom, dun, 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 dun. What song that is? Paper chase, I'm on a runaway. And then, is that
Damn, what
that the
song
intro?
is
Is
that?
that the intro to the last album?
Whack everybody. Oh, that's no help.
I think that's no help, right? Hold on, let me see. Hold on.
That,
Yeah, that's what it is. Paper
no
chase,
help.
I'm on another
Yeah,
way.
that was my shit, bro. I made that bitch in Miami, boy. When I
That
made that song, I knew that shit was that. I knew that shit was gonna be the first song on the
very
shit.
hard song, but that whack everybody though. That sample and whack everybody. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
so hard. That
Oh
sample is so
God.
hard.
That's why when I did that shit, I'm like, that's why I named it. I named the album I Cry Alone. It was like I wasn't going for the sad shit.
Yeah,
Like I was going for like the title itself is like, nigga, that's a fact. Like everybody do that shit. Everybody cry alone, bro. So people fuck with it. And I put the three dots at the end, so it's like, got a little something S to it, all the way, lowercase letters and shit. I just try to make it look good.
lastly, before we get out of here, another song I would do want to touch on. That Never Landing. That's that font right there.
Bro, I had a fucking video to that shit that never came out because it was fucked up, man.
Really.
Yeah, I was trying to drop a video to that shit. That was like the third highest song on the tape when it first came out.
Why never drop?
I didn't like the video. It was like, it wasn't like I wanted it. They put a nigga on top of airplane and some more shit. I ain't had really want all that shit. Oh God.
That's funny. They said that nigga never landing for real. That nigga on the
They had me
airplane.
on top of the plane. I was like, hold on, I don't fuck with that shit. Cause I shot Change the Flavor and I shot Never Landing the same day. It was in the same building, just two different sides of the shit. So I knew one of them probably wasn't gonna come out like I wanted. So I wasn't tripping on that shit.
Hey, Change the Flavor, another hard one. It's funny because I seen in an interview you said I think it might have been your on the radar interview. You was like, you might not like my music the first time, but if you give it a couple listens, you're gonna like it. I experienced that, not with myself, but I showed your music to one of my homeboys, and I want to say maybe it was Change the Flavor. I don't know, it was something. And he was just like, he was like, I don't know. And then I showed him Trap House Love, and he was like, okay, this is better. Then I showed him another song, he was like, okay, I like this even more. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna give bro a listen. So I do think like a nigga might hear you and be like, I don't know, he might get used to, but then when it click,
Yeah,
it
bro,
click.
because niggas so used to hearing the same shit, bro. They don't like, people don't like new shit.
Yeah.
But see, that's why I said that in that interview, bro. Because I know a motherfucker watched that interview and thought about that shit too. Like, shit, that probably how it was for a lot of people. Because, like, that's why I did went so hard last year. Because, like, shit, if you fuck with good music, you gonna find one of them songs in that bitch you fuck with. Like, for a fact. I know that for a fact. Because I don't make none of that shit that sound the same, bro.
No, not at all.
You gonna fuck with something in it.
Do you have like any goals for this year? Any milestones you want to reach before the year over?
I'm really just trying to get my first goal since I've been doing all this shit right now is just to get a gold song. Like that's like my first thing. Period. Like that's what I'm really aiming for. And I want to do a couple features and shit this year. I don't really know with who type shit. Like if I can get fucking Rod Wave on the song, cause we signed to the same people, like that shit be lovely type shit. You feel me?
I think Rod will rock with you because Rod is also a nigga who. It's a lot of niggas who try to sound like him now, but he came in doing his own thing too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. I've been fucking with that nigga before he even blew up. Like we knew about him since 2016 type shit. Like long ass time ago.
So is South Carolina just tapped in with Florida? You would tell?
Yeah, bro. We love that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't no flex. It's just some South shit, bro. Like y'all just sound like y'all just remind us of us down that bitch, bro.
Really?
No cap.
Because I don't know too many niggas. I don't know too many South Carolina niggas, so I don't know like what the I'm saying how y'all niggas move, how y'all operate. So to hear that's interesting to me. That's interesting. That's cool. That's cool. Shout.
We fuck with the whole culture down that bitch. Like we fuck with that shit.
Hey man, hey, like I said, I feel like we can be country, and like y'all are very country, so I feel like y'all appreciate that country, almost country grammar. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
type of
yeah, and
stuff.
it's like you can just feel the genuine love, like bro. You know, like right now, like when South Carolina catch on to you, if they fuck with you heavy, bro, they gonna love you forever, dog.
Mm.
Like just like Bob Mandilo right now, bro. We go look at that nigga. He performing in South Carolina like every fucking week. Like they love that nigga, bro. They booking that nigga, bro. You feel me? So it's just like when they catch on to something, they just love that shit. They just love that shit. That's how it was when Kodak. Like they used
Yeah.
to always bring Kodak to South Carolina, bro. Until he got in trouble and shit. They used to always bring him. Like they love that nigga.
Shout out to Boss Man D-Lo. Shout out to Florida in general, and shout out to y'all for rocking with us, man. I didn't even know Florida niggas had love out there like that. That's hard.
Yeah, yeah, I ain't gonna
Mm.
lie. Niggas fuck with Florida where I'm from.
Where you from, South Carolina?
I'm from Holly Hill, Orangeburg County. It's like
Got you,
owned by Orangeburg and shit.
got you. Well, shit, man. If you got anything else you want to say to the people out there before we close this out, man, let it be known.
It's your boy Ye, LD Baby. LD Baby 2 is on the way. Might drop this 2-pack soon. Shit, that's it, man. Shout out my boy for rocking with me.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. You got is that some South Carolina clothes or a shirt you got on right there?
It got sent from South Carolina. It's this a damn Kanye shirt. It's an old vintage Kanye shirt type shit.
Got you.
A vintage South Carolina clothing brand. I think they call Ice. They call Ice World something something something. And they sent me a bunch of vintage shirts and shit.
For sure. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Lastly, for real, that's the hardest thing with like having a name. Niggas just need you free clothes.
That's my favorite word. That's my favorite word, man. What? I'm coming to pick it up and everything. You ain't gotta bring it to me. I'm
if
coming to
any
grab it.
if any fast food restaurant you could choose from to get free food for the rest of your life, where would it be?
Zaxby's.
Zax? Oh, they got Zaxby's out there?
Hell yeah.
I ain't know that.
Hell yeah. I say Zaxby's because shit. I don't really fuck with burgers and shit like that no more. I've been trying to lose my motherfucking weight and shit since last year, but I was eating them bitches like a motherfucker. Burgers and wings, I had to cut them bitches off like that. So like, I can eat a motherfucking chicken tender with Zaxby's, bro. It's okay. I'll eat that shit. It's great.
What you get from Zaxby's exactly? Like, what's the meal you go for?
Shit, if I don't get number one, the regular shit, I get the chicken sandwich with the tenders on the sandwich with the fucking sauce and shit.
Yeah, with the Zax sauce on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
bitch be busting.
Shout out to Zaxby's. I will probably go there today. Now that you brought that up, but for everybody watching, I appreciate y'all. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play, and y'all holla at your boy.